Okay, the first part of building this up is going to be getting one of these chips onto this conversion board. So I use this fixture normally just to keep these boards still. Solder onto the board. I'm just painting this up with a little bit of liquid flux here. You can see how that cleaned up. Okay, that seems reasonable enough. When I look at this chip, I can see a small blob at the top there. So normally when you see this on a data sheet, it would be illustrated, oriented in this way, with the top left pin being pin number 1. So here on my conversion board I've got pin number 1 here, top left. So it doesn't matter, it's no big deal, it could be adapted either way, but for the sake of trying to keep things simple, I'll make it so that pin 1 on the chip matches pin 1 on the board. So wow, this isn't easy. Bear with me, I need to shift my head around the camera here.
A few moments later.
Okay, and we'll just make sure there's a whole load more new flux on here. This stuff's really thin. It does get into all the little nooks and crannies, but it evaporates really quickly. Okay, same deal as on other occasions where okay, so done this way, the chip's held on in multiple places. Okay. Now at the minute I'm just doing this with my eyes. I cannot see those pins with my eyes, even with my glasses on. So I need to get in with the magnifying glass, and obviously my head's going to get in the way of the camera. So I'm going to go in, check it, and then I'll bring the camera back. And it will be miraculously tidied up and on the board.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Right, okay, so as if by magic, it's soldered on just fine. I'm just going to put a blob of acetone onto a cotton wool bud here. It just gets all that old flux off. The type of flux that I use is perfectly harmless. It'd be fine to actually leave it on the board, it just looks unprofessional. That's the main reason I clean it off. It's just for looks more than anything else. It's nasty, horrible stuff. You get it on your fingers, it spreads all over the place. It's fairly difficult to get off, so best just to keep things clean. Right, so this USB hub appears to be complete, and I think the next thing is, let's actually plug it into the computer and see what happens with that. If you have a look up here, I've got a device manager open. This is a Windows XP machine. Don't worry about this up here. This is it's been complaining about this for about 10 years. There's some problem with the Ethernet driver. I don't know what its drama is, but that's nothing to do with the USB hub, because as you can see it's not even plugged in. Down here there is one USB hub. That's going to be what's inside the computer right now. So hopefully we will plug this in and we'll see another USB hub pop up here. And there we go, we got the green light pop up and another USB hub has appeared up here. So that's it. It works! I think the next thing is, let's plug something into the USB hub and check that that pops up. So in an earlier episode we threw this together, a USB to serial converter. So I'll get that hooked up to the USB hub and we'll give that a test also. Okay, so the USB to serial port is now connected up. We've got it all hooked up together here. Let's have a look here. So on ports you can see all of the COM ports. There's the actual physical RS232 port on the back, COM1. This laptop actually has a proper serial port on the back. We're aiming to see another one pop up, hopefully. If this USB hub works, then when this gets plugged in, we'll get an extra USB hub down here, and we'll also get an extra serial port. Right, okay, there we go. So there's another USB hub has popped up, and we've got USB serial port COM15. Just hit properties here, we'll have a look. FTDI, yep, that's the one. Okay, so that's it, it works. Project success. So all the little bits and bobs that we need to make this work are now completed. We just need to put all the different parts together. That's going to be upcoming pretty soon. Yeah, if anybody's got any comments or ideas, now is the time. If you head over to my website, you'll see there's a survey on there for if you want to add any features to this. Now's the time. It's going to happen really quickly. Obviously there is a limit to what can be done. There are two conflicting questions, if you like, on the survey. One is on the basis of cost and one is on the basis of features. So this is what we're going for. We'll see what happens in the future. More videos to follow, and I'll catch you soon. Thanks for watching.